Live from Fox 35 News, you're watching Good Day Orlando.
Well, right now on Good Day Orlando, families are reunited, rescued from violence in Haiti. The ongoing efforts happening to get hundreds of Floridians back home. Plus, passengers left stranded following smoke at sea for the second time. A popular cruise ship catches on fire. What the cruise line had to say about their efforts to fix the damage. And if you are heading out the door, you might have some traffic because part of I-4 is closed this morning. We'll have more on what exactly is causing that. But good morning, everybody. It's 4 o'clock on this Monday morning. I'm glad you're here with me. I'm Deborah Cho. Let's go ahead and check in with Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garden with a check of our forecast. Hi, Brooks.
Good morning, Deborah. Well, it is a mild morning considering the time of year. Not warm, but it's not cold either. 60 in Orlando this morning, 56 in Ocala, 54 in Gainesville. And it's 71 this morning at Cocoa Beach. Yesterday was a beautiful day. Despite the wind out there and the cloud cover, it was just ideal temperature-wise. Today will be similar, but a little bit warmer. It's still breezy outside. Winds out of the east-northeast now, about 20 to 30 miles an hour at the coastline. Keep in mind, the beaches today are going to be very rough, just like yesterday, with 7-foot breakers and a very high risk for rip currents. 18 miles per hour the current wind speed in Sanford, 16 in Orlando. So needless to say, if you have beach plans and you want to go in the water, make sure you swim within view of a lifeguard. In Orlando today, though, on this work week Monday and back to school for Orange County and Seminole counties, we'll see 68 degrees at 10, 74 at noon, and 79 degrees at 2 o'clock. Coming up, I'll show you when the 80s come back. I'm not talking about the music, I'm talking about the weather. The 80s never left. All right, we'll take a look at traffic as well. We got some issues on the roads thanks to construction this morning. Deborah.
All righty, sounds good. Thanks, Brooks. Well, new this morning, more Americans are back on U.S. soil after being stuck in Haiti. Then the latest group landing at Orlando International Airport last night, bringing the total of Floridians flown out of conflict to 44 over the weekend. Fox 35's Kelsey Cairns was there when they landed. Well, flames aboard a cruise ship, the Carnival Freedom, catching fire for the second time in 2 years. Well, now the cruise line has canceled their next 2 trips out of Cape Canaveral. Fox 35's Hannah McKenzie spoke with some passengers who are now scrambling to make some new plans. Well, Robinette and Hall are now fundraising again to try to stay in Central Florida for the week so the kids can still enjoy their spring break. We've got a link to the Hope website at fox35orlando.com. Now, as for Carnival, they released a statement. It reads in part, quote, "Regrettably, the damage is more than we first thought and will require immediate repair." The funnel, resulting in the cancellation of upcoming cruises from Port Canaveral. Now, the funnel has been stabilized for the ship's return to Port Canaveral overnight to disembark guests, and then it will go to Freeport Shipyard this afternoon to begin the required repairs. Well, the time now is 4:06, and right now 2 people are recovering after a boat crash near Sanford. Now, according to the fire department, it happened in the water near Old Geneva Road around 7 o'clock last night. 2 people were pulled from that water, but we're told one of them was in pretty bad shape. We'll keep you updated as soon as we learn any new information. Well, developing out of Orange County, 1 person is dead following a shooting on Saturday night. Deputies confirmed it happened around 10:30 p.m. on East Colonial Drive near the 408 and Alafaya Trail. The victim, a man in his 30s, was taken to the hospital where he later died. No word yet on the motive or any arrests. And deputies are investigating another deadly shooting in Orange County from Saturday morning. 2 men were killed at an illegal after-hours club on North Pine Hills Road. The victims identified as 56-year-old Errol Sylvester Irving and 49-year-old Michael Gray. According to the sheriff's office, the club was operating out of a building with a sign that read tax office. Sheriff John Mina hopes new legislation will help deputies shut places like this one down for good.
We have already shut down many after-hours nights clubs. Working with the landlords, working with the state attorney's office, and so we're going to continue to do that because, as you saw last night, it just leads to violence.
The new legislation would make selling alcohol illegally a felony. Now, if the governor signs the bill into law, it would go into effect this summer. Well, new this morning, a man is in jail after police say he was caught walking around someone's home in the middle of the night. Officers say a woman noticed someone roaming around her home on her security camera in Edgewater. This happened on early Saturday morning. Once police showed up, they say the suspect, Scott Wilker, was hiding behind a fence. Wilker is now facing several charges, including loitering or prowling and also burglary. Well, coming up next on Good Day Orlando, fewer lifeguards in Cocoa, all thanks to a beach battle. More on who could be keeping eyes on the waters instead. The time now is 4:10 on this Monday morning. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, swim at your own risk. A funding feud is leaving Cocoa Beach visitors without lifeguards. This is all happening right in the middle of a busy spring break. Fox 35's Randy Hildreth has more on whose eyes could now be on the water.
All right, well, that would be important to have because we've got a high risk for rip currents yet again, thanks to an east wind gusting past 30 miles per hour. It'll be a nice day at the beach otherwise today with 74 at 1 and 75 degrees at 4 o'clock. Titusville right now still dark and early, 64 degrees right now. Live view from the Launch Credit Union camera atop the Epic Theater. It is 71 right now at Cocoa Beach, 61 right now in Sanford, and 54 in Gainesville. Winds gusting out of the east about 25 to 30 at the beaches and about 15 to 20 inland. So it's a little bit of a breezy morning, and the breeze will continue all day long, becoming kind of windy this afternoon. Wind gust over 25 miles per hour, kind of like yesterday. A beautiful day we had yesterday. Today much the same, but even a little bit warmer. Instead of highs in the lower 70s, we'll top out today in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. In Winter Garden, we go from 60 degrees around daybreak up to 71 by noon. Perfect weather there for lunchtime, and 79 degrees between 3 and 4 o'clock. Around the region today, forecast highs will touch 80 today in Gainesville, 81 in Cross City. Meanwhile, 74 Daytona, 73 New Smyrna Beach, 76 in Nico, in Palm Bay and Brevard County, 77 degrees. Picture perfect. This really is the prime of springtime here. Fox 35 storm tracker radar is quiet across the region. There are a couple of sprinkles possible along the coastline today thanks to the east flow. Our exclusive Fox model doing a good job of detailing that potential. As far as the forecast goes in the extended, so we're going to see the wind continuing and then warming up toward the middle of the week with mid-80s entering the forecast. Then a cold front making an approach for Wednesday. That'll bring some showers, maybe a rumble to the panhandle on Wednesday before we catch a little bit of a change with some showers possible anyway on Thursday, maybe a rumble of thunder, but it's just such an outside chance for rain. At the theme parks today, picture perfect, breezy, pleasant weather, 76 degrees at noon, 79 degrees at 4 o'clock. Really nice. Here is my 7-day forecast. Today I'm forecasting a high of 79 degrees, 85 for tomorrow, right? That's pretty nice. 83 degrees on Wednesday. Thursday, a 40% chance for showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. 76 Friday and low 80s for Saturday and Sunday.
All righty. Thanks so much, Brooks. Well, Building Central Florida plans were released for a brand new entertainment district to be built along I-4 right near the theme parks. Now, specifically, it would be built at the I-4 US 192 exit. It's called Ovation, and artist renderings for the plan show all sorts of things could be to this 77-acre plot. We're talking bars, hotels, restaurants, offices, even another Ferris wheel. The property has been empty for more than a decade, so this is really just the first step, right? You're seeing the drawings there. Project Ovation still has a lot of hurdles to clear before anything gets built. We're going to keep our eye on this one, of course, and we'll let you know as soon as we learn anything additional. Well, coming up next on Good Day Orlando, Boeing continues to face backlash following the incident involving a blown-off door mid-flight. Why the FBI is telling passengers they could be the victim of a crime. The time now is 4:19 on this Monday morning. We'll be right back.
Brooks, Amy, Danielle, and Ryan, every single morning they are part of my daily routine.
Watch Good Day Orlando weekday mornings.
Well, taking a live look through our Cool Today camera on iDrive this morning. It's going to be a nice day to get out there. Of course, we still have lots of visitors in for spring break, so hopefully they can enjoy the great weather that Orlando has to offer. The time now is 4:22. Well, the FBI has news for passengers who were on that frightening Alaska Airlines flight, which had its door panel blow off in mid-flight. The Bureau says they could be victims of a crime. An attorney for many of those passengers says it's an overdue development here. Fox Coleman has more. Well, speaking of Los Angeles, a possible sports scandal brewing. Los Angeles Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani is now the subject of a formal Major League Baseball investigation. Ohtani plans to speak to the media today for the first time since the Dodgers fired his interpreter last week. Ohtani's lawyer said the interpreter engaged in, quote, massive theft. He allegedly used Ohtani's money to pay off gambling debts to a Southern California bookie who is also under federal investigation. And the Republican majority in the House is shrinking again. Wisconsin Representative Mike Gallagher says he's going to step down before his term ends. Now, Gallagher announced April 19th will be his last day on the Hill. He already announced in February he wasn't going to seek re-election. His early exit leaves Republicans with a temporary one-seat majority. Gallagher's post will remain open until voters choose a replacement in November. And roughly 200,000 American students who applied for federal aid to pay for college now face a potential delay in getting that money. So over the weekend, the Department of Education admitted it failed to properly calculate the figures those students submitted to actually qualify. That mistake will require their applications to be reevaluated. Many universities have now pushed their May 1st application deadline to now June. Well, coming up next on Good Day Orlando's surveillance video helps police save a man's life and put a criminal behind bars. Everything that was caught on camera after police say a man came back for revenge after losing a brawl. Taking a live look through our downtown Orlando camera on this Monday morning. Good morning to you. If you're waking up, it's a 2 coffee cup kind of a day, if you ask me. Time now is 4:26. We'll be right back.
Good Day Orlando is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Watch Amy Kaufelt on Good Day Orlando, weekday mornings 4 to 10 a.m. Live from Fox 35 News, you're watching Good Day Orlando.
Well, right now on Good Day Orlando, surveillance video helps police save a man's life and put a criminal behind bars. The scary scene that unfolded that's being called an act of revenge. Plus, a mobile home park in Orange County is finally being demolished. Hear from people living nearby who say it couldn't come soon enough. Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm Deborah Cho. It is 4:30 on this Monday morning. Glad you're spending your morning with us. Let's go ahead and get right over to Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Brooks Garner with a check of our forecast. Hi, Brooks.
Good morning, Deborah. Well, it is going to be a beautiful day to travel around the region. 79 today in Orlando, 78 in Miami. We're going to be a warm spot in the context of the southeast this afternoon. 78 in Houston and New Orleans, 63 in Atlanta. So we're doing about a degree better than our competitors. But hey, it's going to be a windy one today. We've got a couple of systems to our west and to our east, so we're kind of in the middle where there's a squeeze play of air, and that's why we're going to have a busy east wind today. 66 Titusville right now, 71 Cocoa Beach, 56 degrees this morning in Ocala, and the winds gusty at the beaches like yesterday, but instead of out of the north-northeast, they're out of the east, and so that'll be the trend through the day today. Winds gusting inland about 20 to 25 miles an hour, but at the beaches they could gust over 30. So like yesterday, there will be a very high risk for rip currents. If you're going to the beaches over spring break, heads up. Some of our counties are having their spring break. There's also about 7-foot waves. So make sure if you go in the water, you swim within view of a lifeguard. In some counties, some towns, that's a tough proposition due to staffing issues this year. 61 degrees at 9 o'clock in Oviedo today, 75 at 1 and up to 78 degrees at 4 o'clock. Coming up, the latest on a warm-up followed by a midweek weather system. Deborah, back to you.
Alrighty, thanks, Brooks. Well, a man is in jail this morning, and another is recovering after what Bunnell police are calling a revenge shooting. So police say surveillance footage helped them piece together what happened. This all started about a week ago. As Fox 35's Manny Martinez reports, the investigation led them all the way to Putnam County. Well, in a Fox 35 update, a mobile home park in East Orlando is deemed unsafe. It's now the site of a demolition. Crews have spent the last 5 days tearing that property down. Fox 35's Patrick Perez reports from Lake Downey Mobile Home Park. Palm Bay is tackling potholes and pollution with pavement. The city is applying for a grant from the EPA for some new technology. Pavement Technology Incorporated uses titanium dioxide to make a sunscreen for streets. It's sprayed on the roads and works with the sun to remove harmful chemicals from cars. Now, the smog-eating roads would turn streets into a solution for pollution.
This is a way of protecting the roads, but it also is a way to really attack these challenging environmental concerns.
Smog-eating roads are already in Rockledge and the Paramore district in Orlando. These roads reduce carbon dioxide emissions coming from cars by about 60%. Well, take a look at this wild moment. A Brevard County deputy sprung into action to save her dog. Zeppelin, the canine, was on patrol with Deputy Lauren Donaldson when it suddenly leaped over a bridge railing in the dark. Zeppelin didn't know the railing was 75 feet above water in the causeway. Donaldson was able to grab Zeppelin's leash to pull him back to safely. They both went back to work unfazed. Oh, I'm so glad that she's able to get him okay. Well, coming up next on Good Day Orlando, the Princess of Wales making a shocking announcement about her health condition. She stunned the world with her cancer diagnosis. We've got an update on how the princess is doing, plus reaction from royals. That's all coming up next. We're taking a live look through our Orlando Sanford International Airport camera on this Monday morning as people are headed back to their destinations, or maybe they're flying to somewhere cool this morning. Time now is 4:39. We'll be right back.
Make a difference Saturday, April 13th at the Southeastern Guide Dogs Walkathon.
We start with breaking news tonight.
Fox 35 News exclusive tonight.
I'm Luann Sorrell.
And I'm John Brown. Join us tonight on Fox 35 News.
Taking a live look through our Port Canaveral camera, through our Launch Credit Union camera. You can see there it's all lit up as people are waking up this morning in Brevard County. Time now is 4:42. Now, the world is still reacting to the news that Kate Middleton is battling cancer. Well, now the royal family is thanking everyone for the massive outpouring of support. Fox 35's Stephanie Bennett has the latest. Well, in Seminole County, a local facility is getting athletes ready for an upcoming triathlon. And just like the race, they are going to start in the water. The Oviedo Parks and Recreation Department set up this triathlon training program to get athletes ready for the June Claremont Triathlon. If you want to step up your stroke, you can actually practice for free every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the Oviedo Aquatics facility. Well, coming up on Good Day Orlando, Florida is struggling to combat an ongoing teacher shortage, while many are leaving the profession altogether. The time now is 4:52. We'll be right back.
There's a new way to watch us. Use the remote and download the Fox Local app.
Well, we've got another hour of Good Day Orlando coming your way. Stay ahead because we have tearful reunions at the airport after dozens of families were reunited with their loved ones from Haiti. We have more on the crisis happening in the country and the efforts from leaders to bring more Floridians back home.